So someone somewhere had a very, very dumb idea. The person was like, why don't we take the fourth most radioactive element in the world and paint our personal watches with it? And his friends were like, calm down, I think you are cooking. And they did that. They started painting their watches with radium. This story is about the Radium girls. Now, I'm not claiming to be a professional, like a scientist or anything. I'm just telling you this story for educational and entertainment purposes. So definitely make your own research. My goal is to finish this story in 4 minutes or less. So I'm going to be moving very fast and I'm going to be missing some details, but you get the general gist, okay? So this story starts on December 21st, 1898, when Marie Curie and her husband discovered radium. We all know Marie Curie now. So Marie Curie and her husband, they discovered radium and she loved it. She even used to call it beautiful radium. But the thing about radium is this. Radium is an element, a chemical element of the group 2. It's in the same group with calcium. Keep that in mind. That's an info we are going to use later. It's in the same group as calcium, but it is the only radioactive element in its group. And what is a radioactive element? I don't want to go into details, but basically it's a very, very bad thing. Think of it as poison. I'm not saying it's poison or poisonous, but it's very bad. Now, people back then, I don't know what they were smoking on, but as soon as radium came out, they were told that, oh, radium is such a good element. This thing gives you more life, it gives you more health. Put it in your skincare, put it on your skin will be glowing. Put it in your lipstick, you are going to be looking fine. And these people were eating it up. They believed. People put it in their toothbrushes, they were saying, oh, your teeth will come back to life. People were using it for impotency. I'm like, bro, what were you doing in the 80s, bro? Why were you believing this shit? But they did. And they believed it and they were using it. Now, one particular person, the person I mentioned in my intro, was like, why don't we paint our watches with radium? The reason is because radium, when it is exposed to some fluorescent chemicals, it glows. So they were like, let's paint our watches with radium and it's going to glow. So instead of our soldiers being unable to check their watches at night, they can check their watches using the glowing watches. It made sense on paper, but nah, it is not, because radium is very, very crazy. Radium causes cancer. But I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Now, this is what happened. Once they said, okay, that's cool, they created a company, or like 3 companies. For ironing the people, they were like, how do we go about ironing these people?